thermometers. These rats are synonymous to cloud.
It's week 3 of the NFL, and we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. He's coming off a week where he could do no wrong and piled up the yards. It's the Lumberjacks and the Titans on EA Sports.
Well, it may be a bit soggy, but that certainly hasn't deterred this fan base. A great... Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Bobby Okereke, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. 5 yards, and that means they come up short, as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Before the game, when I said hello to him, I tried to give him a little dap, but he wouldn't give me any, and I thought he was snubbing me. Then I realized he's keeping all that flame to himself. And how about the week he had last week? AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They'll get 34 yards there.
It's early, but announce a cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense,
and he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. That's Foley Fadukasi who got in there and finished off the play. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Richardson looking to throw this. Flush to his right. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. Completion good for 14 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone...
Touchdown! Christian Watson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lumberjacks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Throwing is Hurts. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. Here's Richardson to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Eluding the pressure right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Anthony Richardson punching it in from a yard away. And the Lumberjacks lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Hurts. Looking left side of, he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3 and out. 1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 31 yards there and a 1st down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against them.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Now 2nd and 19 at the 39-yard line.
Great.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll look to throw here. to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Chase Young. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And he has got from 55 yards away. That was never in down. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Seven Pirates! Dixie Mavericks!
Off play action. Richardson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 73 yards. And the Lumberjacks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
21, Titans 3. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Look at the big man rumble. And it's a Titans touchdown. Cole Kmet, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays.
And it was all capped off by Cole Kmet with a touchdown catch.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. He moves the sticks. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
They go play action with Richardson. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
And complete once again to Watson.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 36 yards on the play. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
And Richardson back to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Lumberjacks are able to widen their advantage.
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra point.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Just a 4-play drive that time. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
73! 73!
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. He's got it to Collins, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. Down to the 41.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Devon Hamilton breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Bobby Okereke. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. Here's the Anchorage offense back out now. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drill.
And that's caught inside the 30. And touchdown.
Christian Watson
with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Lumberjacks are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Tucker with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. You see David Montgomery heading back out to begin the drive.
And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong, only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session,
and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's taken it around the 40. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Now Richardson.
That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
Let's go now. 19.
And an Anchorage first down.
Richardson to the air on first down.
He finds his man, complete. That's McKinney. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown! Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Lumberjacks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Titans offense going to get one final possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throwing for Montgomery. He's got him on the out route.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Into space at the 45.
And finally brought down at the 43. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this week 3 matchup. And now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now.
A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though?
Absolutely.
Who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Richardson on the bootleg here.
Rolling to his left. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there at 22. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now this throw caught left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Back to the air with Richardson.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 19 yards away. And the Lumberjacks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the 2nd half.
Hey, Silver.
On 1st down, Hurts. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. And incomplete on the deep ball. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. On now is the Titans punter, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. We're going to look at Amon-Ra St. Brown as his offense readies for the next drive. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good. But there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way. Partner, it took a while for him to lock onto a receiver, and he finally found his man coming left to right across the formation. But by the time he got the ball to him, not much of a chance to turn upfield and make anything out of it.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Richardson's throw complete there to St. Brown. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Lumberjacks.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. He's got it complete to Gibbs.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it.
Throw left side complete. That's McKinney. Touchdown. A Great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Lumberjacks extend their lead yet again.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Tennessee offense set to go again. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Hurts.
He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The sack by the linebacker, Jamin Davis.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets...
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown!
Christian Watson.
64 yards.
And the Lumberjacks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
On second down, Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Loose inside the 30. Jahan Dotson.
And it's a Titans touchdown.
Jahan Dotson.
77 yards.
And the Titans are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Nashville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Off play action. Richardson
on the move to his left.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Richardson to throw off play action. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
23 yards, the final tally.
Again, it's Richardson.
And that is incomplete.
I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game.
Touchdown! Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 39 yards.
And the Lumberjacks are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign.
Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Hurts throw complete there to Johnson.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Flushed out right.
Hurts fumbles it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Following the fumble recovery, Richardson.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown.
Christian Watson.
76 yards.
And the Lumberjacks continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
17. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
The Titans set and ready to go on offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides, look at him go. Inside the 10. And it's a Titans touchdown. Cole Kmet, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now.
All right, how has he done it? 4 touchdowns in this contest. He's been around the end zone in particular, pretty much uncoverable.
And you know that I typically take things from a defensive perspective. I'm not going to do that this time. Let's just praise him. My goodness, 4 receiving touchdowns means he's been a variety of coverages throughout this game because they're not just letting him run scot-free. They're trying their best to shut him down, and he's shredding them.
I got to be honest, I want to see 5. No, you want to see 5? I mean, we're not supposed to be biased, but...
We're not rooting. Just in the interest of the game, let's go ahead and see 5.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. Now Richardson.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
And Richardson yet again.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Now it's Richardson.
Steps away. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 6 yards away.
And the Lumberjacks just continue to roll.
Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Titans 24. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Titans now just about ready to take over. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Again, it's Johnson.
So nothing doing there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but
yeah,
no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
On now is the Titans punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Taken in at the 22.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now.
He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
But look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Now Richardson.
Over the middle, complete. It's McKinney. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Throwing is Hurts.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken right around the 44. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos.
Richardson.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Tucker now to add the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Titans getting set and ready to go here for their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hurts throw taken in by Collins.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's good for the Titans. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This one swung out to Montgomery.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down.
I ain't tripping, this is easy, got them excited to meet me, I got diamonds, you got CZs, wake up, get to it, and repeat. Hey, I ain't hearing nothing hate to say, let them talk about us, my whole crew is about 100 deep, gotta walk around it, I kill it and then I walk away with the chalk around it, I just get low key and watch them talk about it. I'm in New York and we finna get loose. Squeeze the big apple and give me the juice. Don't wanna talk, I just do what it do. My alter egos can fill up a room. Hop on the flight, take a trip to Peru. Yeah, hop in the whip that is missing the roof. My woman a fire, just look at my boo. I'm the almighty, I'm feeling like Bruce. Ooh. I don't need much, ability to do. Ooh. Breaking the hearts and breaking the rules. Ooh. 10 out of 10, I'm feeling like 2. I ain't tripping, this is easy. Got them excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs.